7 principles to become a millionaire in your teens or early 20s. Want to make your first million early? Here's what it takes. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to skyrocket to success while others struggle for years? You see stories of young entrepreneurs making their first million before they can legally drink, and you think, what do they know that I don't? Is it some secret formula, a hidden advantage, pure luck? Here's the truth. Making $1 million in your teens or early 20s is far from normal. It's rare, and while luck and timing can play a role, they're not the whole story. The real difference, a set of principles that separate those who succeed early from those who don't. So if you're serious about building wealth early, pay attention. These are the principles that matter. The ones that can take you from just getting by to building real financial freedom before most people even figure out what they want to do with their lives. 1. Before you're a king, you must be a pawn. Let's be real. Everyone wants success, but no one wants to start at the bottom. You see people flexing their wealth online, and suddenly working a small job or grinding behind the scenes feels beneath you. But here's the truth. You don't become a king without first being a pawn. Think about any great athlete. Do they start out as captains of their team? No. They're the ones putting in extra hours at practice, cleaning up after drills, and listening to their coach instead of trying to call the shots. They put in the grunt work before they ever get the glory. Too many people today think they're above starting small. They want to skip the struggle and go straight to the top. But here's the thing, you don't get what you want, you get what you earn. So embrace the early grind, be the intern, be the guy who shows up early and stays late. Do the jobs no one else wants to do. The people who master the basics, who humble themselves enough to learn, are the ones who eventually rise to the top. The ones who refuse. They stay stuck, wondering why success keeps passing them by. 2. Dress to elevate, not impress. Let's be honest. If you're young, people are already going to doubt you. They'll assume you don't know what you're doing, that you're inexperienced, that you're not worth taking seriously. The last thing you want to do is give them more reasons to think that. One of the easiest ways to gain instant credibility? Dress like you belong. That doesn't mean covering yourself in designer logos or flexing the latest hype sneakers. In fact, that often has the opposite effect. It makes you look like you're trying too hard. Flashy outfits might get attention, but not the kind you want. Instead of looking successful, you come across as someone who wants to look rich rather than be rich. So what should you wear? Keep it clean, classic, and intentional. A fitted black or white t-shirt, well-tailored trousers or dark jeans, and a pair of well-kept shoes will instantly make you look polished. No need for over-the-top outfits. Simplicity and fit matter way more than brand names. Want to take it up a notch? Throw on a blazer. You don't need a full suit, just a structured jacket that says, "I take myself seriously." The way you dress sends a message before you even open your mouth. If you walk into a room looking put together, people will assume you belong there. And here's the best part. Dressing well doesn't mean spending a fortune. You don't need a closet full of luxury brands. You just need to understand perception. The goal isn't to impress people with how expensive your outfit is. It's to elevate yourself to a level where people respect you before you even say a word. 3. Have something that humbles you. Here's a harsh truth. If you don't humble yourself, life will do it for you. And trust me, it won't be gentle. Success can be a dangerous thing, especially when it comes fast. When you start making money or gaining recognition, it's easy to believe your own hype. You start thinking you're untouchable, that you have it all figured out. But the moment you start feeling invincible is the moment you set yourself up for a reality check. For some people, it's sports. You can be the best in your high school, but the moment you step onto a national stage, you realize there are levels to the game. For others, it's business. Maybe you think you're a marketing genius until your ad campaigns flop and your sales tank. Or maybe it's a mentor, someone who isn't afraid to call you out and tell you the truth, even when it stings. Whatever it is, find something that keeps you grounded. Because if you don't, you'll start living in your own little bubble, believing you're unstoppable, until reality smacks you in the face. And when that happens, it won't just sting, it'll knock you flat. 4. No casual dating, serious or nothing. Let's be real, dating can be one of the biggest distractions when you're young and trying to build something. And if you're not careful, it can slow you down a lot. You have two smart options. 1, find a real one, someone who genuinely believes in you, supports your vision and grows with you. 2, focus on yourself, because casual dating in your early years is mostly a waste of time. Most guys don't want to hear this, but the dating game today is brutal. Social media has changed everything. The reality. If you're 19, you're competing with successful 30-year-olds who have their lives together, financial stability and experience. Chasing flings, swiping endlessly on dating apps, and trying to impress people who don't care about your long-term success. That's a losing game. What's the point of spending your best years in meaningless relationships that don't add value to your life? Here's what happens when you stay focused. By the time you hit 25 or 30, you're not the one chasing anymore. You become the guy women are drawn to. Not because you played some game, but because you actually built something. Stability, confidence, and success are attractive. So be smart about how you spend your time. Either find someone who truly aligns with your goals, or put your head down and work. 5. Keep your circle small, but your influence large. Your network can make or break you, but most people get it wrong. They think success means having 100 friends, partying with the right crowd, or knowing everyone in the room. Here's the truth. You should know a lot of people, but trust very few. Not everyone who smiles at you is a friend. Some people just want access to what you have. Others will secretly envy you, waiting for the moment you slip. If you're not careful, your biggest distractions, and even your biggest betrayals, will come from the people closest to you. That's why you need a tight, loyal inner circle. These are the people who have your back no matter what. The ones who tell you the truth when no one else will. The ones who stick around when things aren't going well. A strong inner circle isn't about quantity, it's about quality. But at the same time, don't be invisible. Build your reputation. Be known in your industry. Make connections with people who respect what you do. The goal is to have a small, trusted group, but a large influence. 6. Success is a test. Can you handle it? Making money young is one thing. Keeping it, that's the real challenge. Success isn't just a reward, it's a test. The moment you start winning, life will throw obstacles at you. Will you stay disciplined when the money starts flowing? Will you reinvest wisely, or will you waste it on things that don't matter? Will you keep leveling up, or will you get comfortable and slow down? Money doesn't change you, it exposes you. If you lack discipline, success will make you reckless. If you're lazy, success will amplify it. That's why so many people make money fast and lose it even faster. 7. Invest early. Make your money hard to touch. Most young entrepreneurs don't lose money because of bad investments. They lose it because they can't stop spending. If your money sits in your bank account, you'll spend it. If it's in crypto or stocks, you'll panic sell when the market dips. If it's in a long-term investment, you're forced to leave it alone and let it grow. The biggest financial mistake young people make: keeping their money too accessible. When you're young, you don't always make the best financial choices. You'll be tempted to buy the car, take the trip, or upgrade your lifestyle too fast. But if your money is locked away in smart investments, you won't have the option to waste it. A few years later, when your wealth has grown instead of disappeared, you'll thank yourself for the discipline. Future you will either regret how much money you wasted, or be grateful you protected your wealth early. Choose wisely. I know what it feels like to want success fast, but the truth is, there's a right way to do it. Follow these principles and I promise, you'll set yourself up for life. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next one.